Opening up the border to criminals and leeches drives Hispanics and everybody else crazy. Here's the Venezuelan welfare king gobbling up handouts and hacking the system.
To all those women that find themselves pregnant and are in Latin America, please come have your baby in the United States. And if you get married, you'll get more back in taxes. And, well, if you have 5 or 6 children, can you imagine? My daughter is American and she gave me citizenship. She pays our rent. She pays our bills. She gives us $1,500 a month since she was born. I have 6 months in the USA and I have everything you don't have. Citizenship, residency, a good car, and a good apartment.
Oh, but it doesn't stop there. The Venezuelan welfare king encouraging illegals to invade American homes and squat.
My people, I have thought about invading a house in the United States because I learned there's a law that says if a house is not inhabited, we can expropriate it. I think that will be my next business, invade abandoned houses.
Biden's letting migrants break into the country and then break into your bedroom. And a judge just ruled illegals can own guns. Well, as Jill Biden calls them, fully loaded tacos. Former Huntington Beach mayor and UFC world champ Tito Ortiz joins me now. Tito, what do you think of the Biden pitch to Hispanics?
Pandering at its worst. It's pretty embarrassing what they're trying to do. I've watched this over the last 3.5 years, and it's just how much more can our country take before people stand up? And on all the Latino friends that I have, everybody that has been waiting in line to get across the border, it's no longer Mexicans that are trying to get across the border. It's everybody from every other country. And it's just, I feel bad for our country right now. People need to stand up and make their vote be heard. If their votes aren't going to be heard, I don't know what's going to happen next for our country. And it's really hard for me because being a blue-collared man with 3 boys and the future of them, I got to make sure I stand up and let my voice be heard. That's why I'm on here with you, Jesse, and thank you for letting me to be on with you tonight.
Of course, Tito. We're always welcome on Jesse Watters Primetime. You just heard President Donald Trump, former president, spell out the entrepreneurial pitch. I'm a businessman. I was good for business in my 4 years. Is that sticking?
Well, you know, I think it really comes down to the things that when I lived in Huntington Beach, California, I had 5 businesses. You got to understand, I've known Donald Trump since 2000. I fought his casino at the Trump Taj Mahal. I worked on The Celebrity Apprentice with him. And to see what type of businessman he was, what type of father he was, what type of patriot he is for this country, for a billionaire to step up for this country and willing to risk everything to protect this country, my hat's off to him. And I will support him till he's no longer around. And that's the way I feel. But I think there's a lot of Latinos that feel the same way because they come to this country to make sure that we have our faith, we have our family, and we have our freedoms. These are the things that this country that cannot lose. If we lose that, there's no turning back. And people need to understand that now. This is our time to take back America because we cannot lose it. For the future of our children, for all the future of everybody that does want to come across the border legally. Because it's, once again, it's not just Mexicans that are coming across the border. People don't understand that. There's children trafficking. There's drugs that are coming across. All the cartel are doing the things that American people don't like. And you can see all across the border in Texas, Arizona, California. It's shambles of what the border patrol can't take care of. And it's because of the legislative and the policies that the Biden regime is doing right now. And it's sad for this country. And I hope people listen to me as a blue-collared man that has to relocate here in Florida, open my own business, Tito's Cantina, Tequila Bar and Grill, here in Cape Coral, to redo the American dream. Because I lost everything after 2020. And it's hard for me because I'm still trying to take care of my children as a blue-collar man. So for me, speaking to the public, speaking to everybody here on Fox News, and Jesse Watters, thank you very much for having me on here. But at the same time, people, we need to come together. We need to make sure that we make America great again because it's very, very important.
Tito's Cantina, what would happen if that Venezuelan migrant broke into that place and squatted and thought it was his own?
Well, I'm very thankful for Sheriff Carmine here in Lee County. There's law and order here. There's law and order in this city. There's law and order in this county. There's law and order in this state. Thanks to Ron DeSantis. You know, another thing is the school situation here. There's no woke agenda here in Florida. It's wonderful. I love it. I'm thankful for the politicians who have stepped up to protect this state. And I wish other states would step up and do the same thing, too. And I believe other states do. But at the same time, all the sanctuary states, they need to understand, because I see a lot of people that come down from up north down here to Florida to get away from that. And they're like, Tito, we're losing our cities. We're losing our state. And I'm like, you guys need to vote the right way. Instead of running away from it, as I had to, I had no choice, because when I was on city council, when I was mayor pro tem, they were destroying me. And once again, I'm a blue-collar guy. I'm not a billionaire. I can't take care of my country for the rest of my life. I can't lose everything. And they were trying to destroy my name when I was on city council. So that's why I walked away. That's why I stepped away.
All right.
I want to give the future of my children a great future, and that's why I'm here in Florida doing this.
Well, that's great. You're making a good case, and if you make that case even more, I'm going to have to just sell my house in New Jersey and move to Florida. Tito Ortiz, great to have you on.
Let me tell you, the inflation is killing us right now, and this is something that's really important. As being a restaurant owner, yep.
Tito's Cantina.
Please, people.
Everybody
Trump
check it out and go get a drink and a nice hot meal. Thanks, Tito.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
It's not about justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.